You know when you're practicing a song and you just can't get that one bit down? You just can't get it locked in your head? Every time you go to play it, you just forget the notes to play. Or you really have to think about what comes next and what to actually play. But then, the next day, you pick up your guitar, go to play it, and suddenly, it's there. It's easy. It's due to one thing. The greatest action that you can take to improve your guitar learning. And it's sleep. And I know you've heard the importance of sleep like a million times. So have I. But I never actually fixed my sleep until recently. I never really understood why sleep was important and what it could actually do for me. And so in this first video of 2, I'm going to skip straight to how you can apply sleep in the most efficient and best way for guitar. So today, 2 categories I'll cover. Using sleep to learn new songs, and then using sleep to bring songs you already know up to the speed that you want to play. To use sleep in the most optimal way for learning new songs, you need to be spending one block of time learning one song on guitar, or one part of a song on guitar. And then, if you do another block of guitar learning in the same day, spend that doing a different song. Not a part of the same song, a completely different song. Don't spend 2 learning blocks on the same day on the same song. Don't spend 3 learning blocks on the same day on 2 songs. Your brain will be able to learn and remember more of each song due to the fact that they're unique and different to each other. The brain does better at learning, memorizing, and recalling things that are unique. And then when you learn these 2 songs, 2 different songs across 2 blocks, you give your brain more unique things to remember, which is easier for it. If you practice the same song across 2 blocks, your brain will not store it as well because the experience is similar. And I know that in the second block, for me, I often spend a lot of time going over what I did in the first block, which is pretty much just a waste of time. Because the way you need to think of sleep is as a checkpoint creator or a save button, right? Because if you try to practice without having save, you're going to end up going over what you've already done already. It's like when you do the same song in the first block as you do in the second block. In the second block, you're going to have to go over what you did already. When you practice the second song, it's like starting a new level. But it's one that you're going to have to beat anyway, because you're going to want to learn that song eventually anyways, right? The goal here is to give your brain unique experiences, because it will remember them better when you go to sleep. The same principles apply to speeding up songs that you can play. So you want to make sure that each guitar learning block is dedicated to only bringing one song or one part of a song up to speed, and then separate block, do a different song. Here, you might be able to do different parts of the same song and bring them up to speed across 2 different blocks. But personally, I'm able to bring more of each song up to speed when I learn them separately, rather than doing the same song across 2 blocks but 2 different parts. It's probably because each song is more unique to each other, and that means my brain will remember it better, obviously. Okay, now, and then if you've got songs that you want to speed up, and you've got new songs that you want to learn, same principles. Bring one new song up to speed in one learning block, and then in a separate one, learn the new part of the song. Here you might be asking, why don't I just practice a whole bunch of different songs all in one learning block, or in all my learning blocks, or just do like a bunch of different songs? And that'll create a bunch of unique experiences that my brain will remember better, right? The thing is though, every time you change songs, what you're doing is called task switching. And task switching is noted by Huberman, who is a renowned neuroscientist, as mentally draining and reduces overall productivity. And this is because each switch that you do from song to song requires your brain to adjust from one song to the other and then refocus on top of that. You lose upwards of 15 to 20 minutes of focus and productivity. That's why it's better just to focus on one song per block. If you're wondering the optimal way to actually learn a new part of a song or speed up your playing of a song, I will definitely make a video on that in the future. So, summarize everything. Sleep is the most important thing you can do to improve guitar learning. To use it in the optimal way for learning songs, one block of time per one part of a song. If you do another block of learning in that same day, do a completely different song. Not the same song, but a different part, a completely different song. To use sleep in the most optimal way for bringing guitar songs you already know up to speed, make sure that each guitar learning block is dedicated to only bringing one song or one part of a song up to speed, and then in a separate block, do a different song. Okay, hope that was helpful. You got it. Now go practice.